Easter and Mother's Day are right around the corner, and our customers are already looking for the perfect gifts, meals, and special offers. This is the perfect time to promote your business. When you advertise with The Observer, your message reaches the local community where it matters most. In a trusted local newspaper, on theobserver.com, in live videos, and across our social media platforms, giving your business powerful visibility. Whether you're promoting holiday specials, events, or seasonal products, The Observer helps connect your business with thousands of readers and shoppers. Make sure your business is part of our Easter and Mother's Day celebrations. Call 201-991-1600 today to reserve your spot in The Observer. Again, 201-991-1600. Hi again, everybody. It's Kevin Canessa coming to you live from the newsroom of The Observer and theobserver.com on this, the 31st day of March in the year 2026. Sure hope you're enjoying your Tuesdays, no matter where it is you are in the country. Here in the Northeast, a beautiful 77 degrees, and you're looking live at the boardwalk at Seaside Heights, New Jersey via EarthCam. You can see a lot of people are out and walking the boardwalk today. Some people are even venturing onto the beach. A beautiful summer-like day today, and it will be for a couple of days. It won't be precipitation-wise, but temperature-wise, it's going to be in the 70s and 80s for the next couple of days. So enjoy it while you can. How I wouldn't mind being at Seaside Heights right now, enjoying that weather and being able to walk along the boardwalk. It just looks so beautiful. And we're getting closer and closer to the warmer months, so let's get ready for it in a couple of weeks. Now, as you do each and every Tuesday, you welcome me into your home so that I can bring you this week's news, and I got a couple of things I have to show you. First of all, did you see the U-Conn and Duke basketball game on Sunday? I don't care for college basketball or basketball at all, really, even though I taught at a basketball school excuse me, for many years when I was at St. Anthony's in Jersey City. But I'll tell you what, it is. This was one of the most incredible moments I've seen in a long time in sports. Now, of course, if you exclude Jack Hughes's golden goal a couple of weeks ago. But there's a reason why this shot was important, and I'm going to show you after the shot in case you haven't seen it yet. But why there is a huge Kearny connection to this, and you'll find out why after I show you the shot. But first, here's the shot, and this is Danny Hurley's reaction to it on Sunday night.
And then the Boozer back for Sarr, ahead, Boozer, that ball deflected and stolen by Mullins. Caravan, 2 seconds, Mullins tosses it out. It's good! 1-point 3! U-Conn goes in front! Utterly impossible! March means drama!
So that was with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. U-Conn went on and went ahead at that moment. They wound up winning the game, beating Duke, going into the Final Four. But this is the cool part about what happened that night. And not everybody necessarily knows this, but one of the announcers is Bill Raftery. Billy Raftery grew up in Kearny, and he is a graduate of the former St. Cecilia High School. And somebody got a shot of him. He's an announcer for CBS. He has been for many years. He used to do Nets games too, did Billy. But somebody got a great video of him while that shot was hit and his reaction. And it is just so cool to see Billy still all these years later. He's getting up in age, but he's still very, very sharp. But watch this reaction to that shot that U-Conn made. Here's Bill Raftery along with Iron Eagle.
Caravan, 2 seconds, Mullins tosses it out. Oh! It's good! With point 3! U-Conn goes in front! Utterly impossible! March means drama! The deflection, the reaction, and then the major nuggets out of Indiana. They all can shoot. Nylon from deep. Astounding. The freshman, Braylon Mullins. What a play.
All Duke had to do was hold the ball there.
Absolutely.
They didn't need to get rid of it.
No backcourt violation, nothing.
That was Kearny's very own Bill Raftery right there in stunned disbelief at that moment. Absolutely in stunned disbelief. And you could just see it in his eyes. But Billy's a great guy. I had a chance to meet him years ago. He's a very good friend of Joanne Dolan and Charlie Dolan, the late Charlie Dolan. So I just had to show that to you because he's one of our own, and he's proudly a Kearny man. I want to say hello to a couple of people who I see in the chat room right now. My dear friend Carmen De Jesus is here with us. Good afternoon, Carmen. It is always good to see you. Another dear friend, Carol Manley, is here with us. She's sitting in the yard, sunny and 67. We're up 10 degrees higher than you here. So I guess you have the little shore breeze, Carol, today. So I hope you're enjoying it down there. Say hello to Mother June if she's not watching. Let her know we love her very much. If she is watching, we love you, Mama June. My own mother is here, too. And she says that Billy Raftery was in shock, and he certainly was. He was absolutely stunned by that shot. I think everybody was. You know, at that point, Duke just, you heard one of the announcers say it. All he had to do was hold the ball, but he didn't. He didn't. And if he had just held the ball, Duke wins. And instead, U-Conn goes to the Final Four. And I always have a little sense of pride whenever Danny Hurley, the head coach of U-Conn, wins because of my years at St. Anthony's. His dad, Bob Hurley Sr., and his mother, Christine, who I used to sit next to during games right at the scorer's table as she did the book, and I announced the games those years. Some great, great memories. So to see Danny succeeding the way he is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Carol Manley says she's on the water, so that would certainly explain that. And June is indeed watching us down the shore as well. Now, this week's newspaper, there's a couple of things I just want to get to briefly. This first story that you see here is quite interesting, and it's going to be one of those epic battles in the race to replace Hudson County Commissioner Al Cifelli. There are 3 people from West Hudson who are running in this race. Yes, I know each and every one of them and know them pretty well. The first person running, we'll take this alphabetically because I want it to appear there's any kind of favoritism or anything of that nature. First person running alphabetically is Larry Bennett. Larry Bennett has been a Harrison councilman since 2006. He's been involved with the Harrison East Newark Elks, the Harrison Recreation, and he has also been a member of the Lions Club. And everybody knows Larry. Everybody knows him, and he's certainly one of the 3 candidates. Mina Claudius is the president of PBA number 21, the Kearny Police Department PBA. He is also running for one of the seats. Mina was born in Egypt, and he immigrated with his family to Kearny when he was 2 years of age. And his philosophy about the race is that when he got here as a young boy, the town of Kearny gave so much to him, and now he's running, and he wants to do the same and give back to the town of Kearny and to all of West Hudson as a Hudson County Commissioner. And the third person who is running is Alex Valdez. Alex ran 3 years ago against Freeholder Cifelli in the primary and came within a couple of votes of knocking him off back then 3 years ago. And now he is running again. He is officially endorsed by the Hudson County Democratic Organization and Kearny Mayor Carol Jean Doyle. And he is, I guess you would say retired, but he was in the New Jersey National Guard, Army National Guard for many years. And he is pursuing his degree, and I believe he will become a nurse when he is done with his studies. He has a very, very strong interest in the healthcare field. There are 3 spectacular candidates running for this 1 seat only. There will be a Republican, I believe, come June. I think there's only 1 Republican on the ballot. I do not know who it is, so I'm not going to pretend to know who it is. And they will face off against each other. Usually whoever wins the primary is the victor in November. Larry Bennett is being endorsed by current Commissioner Al Cifelli. I still always go to say Freeholder instead of commissioner because they were called freeholders for 150 years, and they changed it a couple of years ago. But Al Cifelli in retirement is going to support Larry in his bid for the seat. Now, Freeholder Cifelli, I did it right there. Again, Commissioner Cifelli is retiring after being on the job for 30 years. He was first elected in 1996, and he tells a great story about how he was home on Easter Sunday in 96, and the late, great Mayor Ray McDonough called him in late at night, and he's like, what is he calling me for at this hour? And it turns out that it was Ray McDonough who wanted Cifelli to run for the seat, which was being vacated by Angelo Cifelli, another Cifelli. And the rest, as they say, is history. And when I had a chance to talk to Mr. Cifelli the other day, I said, what are you doing it now for? He said, it's time. It's time. And he said that he's most proud of being able to help people. And that's really what it's all about, is being able to help people. And he did a very good job. He really did. He did a great job. But it's a changing of the guard, so to speak. And one of the three people who you see on that screen right there at the top will become the next Hudson County Commissioner for District 9. Now, District 9 encompasses Kearny, Harrison, East Newark, and parts of North Bergen, Jersey City, and Secaucus. It's a very vast district that has a lot of geography to cover. So the candidates are going to have their work cut out for them when they have to go around and go door to door, especially when you get into the section in the Jersey City Heights, which the district is in, and things of that nature. But these guys are pros. They know what they're doing. I should say and should mention also that Jersey City Mayor James Solomon is supporting Alex Valdez in the election here as well. And read the story. You'll get a better picture of all three of the gentlemen who are running, and then you'll be able to make up your mind come June. Now, on the bottom story, this is very interesting as well. Three of the incumbents on Kearny's Town Council right now who are up for re-election are running. You see them on the screen. It's George Zapata, Dennis Solano, and Stathis Theodoropoulos. Those three are all running for re-election. As you know by now, Councilwoman Eileen Eckel is not running in the 3rd Ward. She's retiring after 22 years on the Kearny governing body. Maybe it's 23 years. I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure it's 22, though. So the third person that you see on the screen there from the left is Sarah Bonilla. She is going to run instead of Eileen Eckel to get one of those 4 seats. Now, you know that there are 4 other Democrats who are also running as well. So this is going to be a loaded primary field on the Democratic side in the town of Kearny. And it should be a very spirited election. I'm sure it will be. The 3 who you see here in Zapata, Solano, and Theodoropoulos have been on the council. Well, actually, I take this back. It's Theodoropoulos and Zapata who have been on the council since 2022. And Solano joined the council in 2023. He was appointed, and then he won a special election by, I think it was like 30-something votes in 2023, or maybe it was 2024 when that election became official. So they're all going for another 4-year term, and we wish all of them all the best in the world in their efforts to get re-elected. But again, we're in the primary season already. It is going to be interesting to see what happens, to say the very least, in the next couple of weeks as we lead up to the election day on June the 2nd. This is Dr. Mina Elfar. He's my dentist. He's my personal dentist, but his office, I can turn to my left right now and see his office. It's right next door to ours on Kearny Avenue. And Dr. Elfar did incredible work for me because he's changed my life. He really did. I think most of you know I was an orthodontic nightmare for many, many years. And I finally got all my teeth done. And if it weren't for him and his motivation, I'm not sure I would have done it. There was 2 other people who had great influence on me doing it. That was Alyssa Facito Machado and my mother, of course. But the truth of the matter is, his work is just incredible. And we did a business review for him because he uses technology in ways that a lot of dental practices don't. and there's a lot of great things that are going on there. A lot of times when you go to the dentist, and you'll know this from your own personal experiences, sometimes if you need an orthodontist or any kind of specialist, you have to go to multiple locations. They have an orthodontist on staff right now, and they have all things as a one-stop shop for dental needs. So I hope you'll read the review that I did about Dr. Elfar. I also tell my own story and my journey and my fear of the dentist, and how this man is one of those people who just makes you feel comfortable the minute you walk through the door. He's that good at what he does. You talk about bedside manner, even though there's no bed involved with dentistry, his is far superior to anybody I've ever known. He's just that great type of human being. So if you ever have a fear of the dentist, you do not need to fear it with Dr. Elfar. But read the review in this week's edition at your earliest convenience. This letter here that you see was written by Councilman Zapata. It is in honor of, as we had mentioned, the outgoing Commissioner Al Cifelli. Zapata was says that Cifelli was very, very influential to him over his career as he developed his desire to get into politics. So you'll read that on page number 6 at your earliest convenience. Jason Bernstein has 3 sports stories, including this one from Nutley Softball, Lyndhurst Baseball, Pat O'Teary, the head coach, and there's also a Harrison Softball story as well with Coach Keith Mayer. A lot of great things happening in the world of sports, and as we do each and every week, there are 2 pages of classified, and there's plenty of rentals and job opportunities and all things of that nature. So if you're looking for a job or anything like that, check it out in this week's edition of The Observer. Also, don't forget our annual Easter egg hunt is in this week's edition. This is the form to fill out on page number 14. If you can find all 8, send them in by Tuesday of next week, and then we'll announce it on the 15th, and you can win a $100 gift certificate to a store of your choice, or I forget exactly where, maybe it's cash, I don't know, but you'll win a $100 prize if you are the person who is chosen from the winners. You got to get all 8 right, and then from those we choose who will win by a random draw. And that's it for now, believe it or not. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I see a bunch of people in the room that I didn't get to say hi to earlier, including Kenny Evans, Larry Hanlon, and Barbara Condon, Mayor Dan Pronti, the mayor of North Arlington, here with us. And to anybody who may be watching in the background, I know you are here, and I am very, very grateful for your presence, not just this week, but all weeks when you come and watch us. So if anything breaks during the course of the week, we will join you then. But until then, we will be back 1 week from today. From the newsroom of The Observer and TheObserver.com, it's Kevin Canessa signing off for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube page, because it's very, very important for us. All you have to do now is go to this website, www.theobserver.live, and it'll bring you right to it. All it takes is a click or 2 of the mouse, and you'll be notified whenever we go live. We're trying to grow the YouTube page. We've been working on this for over a year now. It's still taking a while to get up there, but eventually we will get there with your help. And in fact, if you could do it right now, I'd really appreciate it. TheObserver.live, then just click like or subscribe, and we'll be good to go. So thank you, everybody. We will see you back here again next week. Bye, everybody.